Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back with my review of The Northman. The Northman is a 2022 film from director Robert Eggers. He also directed The Witch and The Lighthouse, both of which I very much enjoyed. So much, in fact, that I consider Robert Eggers one of my favorite modern-day directors. Now, having watched The Northman, it only confirms that. This was spectacular. As a matter of fact, it may be my favorite of the three films from Eggers. I'll keep this video brief because I don't want to spoil the movie for anyone. I even considered not reviewing it for that reason, but I felt I needed to talk about this. To simplify the story, The Northman is based on Hamlet. Many will find similarities to The Lion King, but that's because it also shares thematic inspiration. If anything, I'd say The Northman is closest to Game of Thrones. Fans of that HBO series, like myself, should love The Northman. It's a story of revenge. Brutal, satisfying revenge. Alexander Skarsgård does a fantastic job as the main character, Amleth. You know, like Hamlet, with the H as the last letter instead of the first. Ethan Hawke plays the king, and Nicole Kidman plays his queen. Familiar faces from other Robert Eggers films show up as well, including the beautiful Anya Taylor-Joy. She was from Eggers' first feature film, The Witch, and recently starred in Last Night in Soho. Most people will probably recognize her, though, from the miniseries The Queen's Gambit. She has a truly unique beauty to her. In this movie, she plays a witchy woman named Olga. Willem Dafoe also makes an appearance, as does Bjork. The performances, all of them, are brilliant. The locations in The Northman are spectacular. From what I've read, the movie was filmed in Ireland and Iceland. The historical accuracies are truly remarkable. Robert Eggers always does his research. Anya Taylor-Joy specifically does a great job in these time period portrayals. The violence and action sequences are incredible. They're pulse-pounding and exciting. You can't look away. That helps with the approximate runtime of 2 hours and 17 minutes. The movie flies by. In fact, I wish it were longer. I did not want it to end. The sound editing is truly phenomenal, and I love the music. There are plenty, and I mean plenty, of horror elements in The Northman. But that's not surprising considering both of Robert Eggers' previous films. There is some haunting, genuinely creepy stuff in here. The shots are glorious, and the color timing is perfect. There is some nudity in The Northman as well, including from Anya Taylor-Joy herself. She gives us a flash of gash from a bit of a distance, but very clearly. We get a quick glimpse of nip from her, but blink and you'll miss it. And she graces us with a close-up, full-on, in-our-face shot of her bum. More like Anya Taylor brings the joy in this one. I love the use of runic title cards throughout the film. There are some twists and turns. Oh, there are twists and turns. There is even a battle very reminiscent of Revenge of the Sith, so Star Wars fans should dig this one as well. Watching The Northman, I really did feel like I was watching Game of Thrones, the motion picture. And the movie ends just as beautifully as it begins. The Northman, I can now confidently say, is my favorite film of the year so far. Not only that, but I'd say it's probably one of my favorite films of the last 10 years. I wish I could say more. I really want to, but I don't want to spoil it, so I'll leave it at that. This Blu-ray DVD Digital Code Collector's Edition was released earlier this month, and I just picked it up on Tuesday. If you haven't grabbed a copy yourself, I highly recommend it, especially if you enjoyed Robert Eggers' previous work. Have you seen The Northman? If so, what do you think of it? Comment below and let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit that thumbs up and be kind. Subscribe.